Hello, my friends. How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory from me being away in Florida. Hope you're all doing well. Again, slightly different episode. No face cam today, just me chatting into the mic. Hope that's all right. Essentially, what I've got for you is just the updates from me being able to hop on console for a tiny bit of time every day, doing the daily packs, that sort of thing, and just a general discussion about where we're at in terms of the promo and our account and all of that sort of stuff at this very moment. So if you do enjoy, do me a favor and hit that little thumbs up button. Thank you. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on socials. You know the drill. All the links are down below. I'm going to start with, I literally am catching you up from like a few days. So we've got 84 times 5s. I think towards the end of the episode, we get to those 83 times 14s, which are out now. But essentially, I'm just going to show you a few days worth of 84 times 5s. I did actually venture into a couple of online games because I had a little bit of extra spare time one evening, and that was an experience. I'll tell you that. I will never take my playing on Ethernet wired connection for granted ever again, because yeah, it's difficult playing on, resort Wi-Fi. It's certainly an experience. So, well, anyway, I'll get to that. I'll show you a little bit. I've cut so much stuff out of this just to basically give you a normal length episode and just show you essentially like the fun parts, which are those daily packs and that sort of thing. Other than that, I've been doing my daily games played, just ticking squad battles along so that I get a couple of rewards later on in the week, and whatever that will give me, maybe it'll give me a player from this promo later on this Sunday, who knows. But I will be making my way home, I think Sunday into Monday. So whether or not this is the last episode before I get home and then I get back on the time zone and all of that stuff, I'm not too sure. It would be really cool if I could get an episode up for you for the weekend. But again, it's all dependent on like what content we get, how much time I've got. I'm doing my best to get in the theme parks and stuff as much as possible, and like lay by the pool, get a little bit of a suntan, that sort of thing. So hopefully, when you see Facecam Lasty next week, I'll have a little bit of a tan. That'll be good anyway. So I'm going to do a little icon pick here. We start with a 91 Rooney. That's actually a dub, I think. With an 89 Loud Drop. That's an L. And the final one is an 89 Hadji. That's an L as well. I mean, it's clear as day that we're going to take Wayne Rooney there. Welcome to the club. It's nice to have a good Rooney card, actually. And, we're probably a few weeks away from being able to Evo this one. And I bet your life in a month's time, we'll be able to turn that Rooney into an absolute monster. I bet we will. So I got like some squad battles rewards. All I'll show you is the FUT birthday guaranteed pack, because I don't think I really got much else in the rewards themselves. But of course they are tradable, so I was discarding stuff left, right and centre. I'm desperately trying to build my coin balance up, which leads me on to the topic of discussion that I wanted to literally chat about in this video. So I'm thinking, and I've mentioned it a few times and then sort of like and ahed about it a little bit, but I think what I might do is I might add like 12,000 FC points. Oh, another icon pick, by the way. Prinz 93, it's good rating. Hadji again in that right spot. That's sus to me. And then Faldi in the middle one. I end up taking Prinz just for rating. I'm not sure which one is more expensive out of those two female players there. But yeah, I'm thinking about potentially putting 12k FC points on, just simply because Evos seem to have really adjusted at this point. Like it seems like we're getting a lot more higher priced. Coins are extortionately high price. FC points wise, it seems like almost a bit of a bargain. So I'm wondering if we could almost play it in like a story-like way, that the RTG gets a financial takeover from, an American consortium, aka just me being on holiday in America, and I add the 12,000 FC points, and they are simply for evolutions only. And it will just be, yeah, for those paid evolutions. They will never be open in packs. And it will hopefully, that 12,000 FC points would get me through the rest of this game. I'm actually all right with that. I sort of put it out on Twitter. And all of the responses that I got back were, it would make the content better. I say do it, basically. So it seems as though from the very small sample case that I've asked based on Twitter, it would be an okay thing to do. I'm not trying to like ruin a road to glory, but we all know how quickly you can get from the 0% to the 99% team like I've got right now. And all I'm trying to do is like, you know, get a nice better version of my Ipswich players. And, you know, maybe the Luis Suarez can go into that 500k Evo because, you know, I've got to save up another 200,000 or 300,000 coins if I even want to do that big evolution. And, you know, by the time I manage to get those coins, there'll be another one, and I'll have to miss out on all of those 100k plus Evos, and that's not as good for the content. I want to be able to do all of these evolutions, and of course that means I'll actively play the game and stuff to get them done and to improve the team. So that's where I'm thinking of. So if you do notice in the top right corner or something, oh my god, what is that? It's an already owned Marcel Desailly. Yeah, cool, great, nice one. How annoying. If only it could have just given me another player that I hadn't already got. But great fodder, of course, nonetheless. But yeah, if you do notice that there's like 12,000 FC points in the top right corner at some point, just know that it is the American financial takeover from FC Lasty, purely for evolutions only. All right, so that's how I think I'm going to push forward with the series. I hope that's all right with a lot of you. It won't be game-breakingly different. I won't open packs with it in store and stuff. It'll just be a way for me to keep doing those in-game upgrades via the evolutions. So, sounds good to me. So I think I'll actually do that after this episode and get ready and maybe choose my 500k Evo and spend the FC points on it. So, where are we up to now? We're sort of halfway through the video and we're packing walkouts left, right, and centre. It's a little bit nutty. We get 89, 87, 89 special. We keep packing this Berg. There's 2 players in orange that I keep packing. And I'm wondering if there's actually only 2 players that are in that orange card design. There probably is, you know. We get a guaranteed foot birthday pack from... that was like playing... I finally got enough Squad Battles games to do the next week of like... the seasonal upgrade thing, you know. I haven't actually managed to get too far behind on that, so I think we still will be able to get that 90 times 5 pack in a few weeks' time. Another icon pick for you. I am just providing the SBC goods right now, aren't I? 91 Ribery is good. And then another big old flair for a Team of the Year icon, Cannavaro. Hello. I actually had a choice on my hands to make here after doing a little bit of digging. Turns out Ribery's way more expensive than Cannavaro. So I can't believe it. I get a Team of the Year icon that isn't Miyama, and I don't take it because Ribery's just worth more. And again, a little bit like Rooney, I bet we're like 3 or 4 weeks away from being able to evolve this Ribery until a 94 or 95 rated monster. And then this is just a squad that I put together of all of like recent upgrades and new players that I've brought into the Ultimate Team. That's how easy it is, you know. That's just, you know, me barely playing a game for the last couple of weeks. I've been able to bring in all of that crazy stuff just from Road to Glory in it, I guess, which just sort of shows you where we're at the game at the moment. And of course, with Team of the Season sometime ahead in the next, I don't know, month or so, you would think, hopefully. I'm sure that Evos are going to get even more crazy and insane. So it's good. I'm going to want to do them. I've made that decision. It's going to happen. I hope you guys don't mind. Anyway, moving on to what looks to be a Declan Rice. Is it? Yeah, it's a Declan Rice. Double walkout, though. Anybody else in the pack? There's got to be someone good, surely. Oh, Phil Foden. All right, the English boys, the English duo there of Foden and Rice. And an inform, that's useful. I pretty much just seem to be able to keep topping myself up with the informs to make me able to do the next day's worth of 84 times 5s or 83 times 10s, whatever it is. We will move on to those 83 times 10s in just a moment, actually. But as you can see, I'd say my daily pack luck, like from the SBCs, has not actually been like stupendously stellar. It's not been amazing. It's been a lot of golds, maybe the odd orange. I'm not packing like the 95 Mbappe that I would kind of hope to pack, but that's all right, because we don't need a 95 Mbappe if we can, you know, put one of our untradeable players into that crazy evolution and basically turn him into an insane card. That's what's so good about Evos. I really, really like them. Speaking of Evos, I'm going to put a new... But there's a new free one, or one that's been out for a few days. But I'm going to stick Harry Clark through that one because it was a choice between him and, like, literally Virgil van Dijk. But I thought, no, put the Ipswich player in where you can. I think that's important. So we're going to turn Harry Clark into a 92 rated, really, really good card. And then this is my... so this was my sort of, like, experience from playing online. First goal that goes in against me. I mean, that was going in no matter what. But we do get a little bit of speed up lag. Just remember, this is on, you know, Disney Wi-Fi, so I wasn't expecting much. And it's on my little travel monitor as well, so I can barely see what I'm looking at. Probably the response time on the monitor is awful as well. It's, you know, it's not the most ideal setup, but essentially, I kind of needed to like go into a couple of online games because I've put Da Costa into an Evo that requires me to play like 12 Rivals games. It expires before I get home. So I'm either going to be stuck with a non-upgraded Da Costa with a horrible green card design, like an in-progress evolution design, or I just go into some Rivals games. And then if I'm losing, I could literally just like rubber band it and, you know, feel bad for my opponent that they've got to sit through it, but they'll get the win. And I could just get those games done to get the Evos done. Anyway, in an absolutely monumental occurrence, we get a 6-4 win from being 4-1 down in Rivals. Maybe the connection played into my hands. I have no idea what it was doing on my opponent's end. But I played a couple more. I won the next one, like, in the 90th minute. And then I lost, like, 10 or 11-1 or something like that. It's kind of nuts. I actually matched up against someone who was pretty decent. So, yeah, we got absolutely spanked. But is what it is. I just needed games played essentially on my evolution player. We take this green Zanotti there, and we also get these Evos from doing a little bit of online gaming as well, which is pretty helpful. Those are like base play styles. They're going to go on some of my Ipswich players that are just sort of, you know, lacking a few play styles. I don't think I show you in the video, but I've already put them on. I think I've used them on Amari Hutchinson, Sammy Smodics, and Julio Enciso. So I can't remember which ones I put on which players, but that's essentially what I've done. Now we're finally caught up with the content here with the 83x14s, and in just, you know, a couple of hours we'll get another batch actually, so I'll start recording for the next episode and hopefully have a video for you, maybe for Sunday or something. That'd be really good. If not, it'll be when I'm back in the UK. But we get this Bajrami guy again. Yeah, not the greatest, 83x14, and the final one is going to be an inform, so not a promo player. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to love you and leave you. Going to crack on. I'm probably going to go out by the pool now and catch some rays, so that sounds pretty good to me. My friends, if you have enjoyed, please do me a little favour and hit the thumbs up button. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, once again, apologies for the slight lack of content, but I'm on my summer holidays. It's just a little bit early time in the year. What it does mean is that I won't be away for TOTS. I'm going to be smashing out TOTS content for you guys. It's going to be great fun. I've got the whole summer to look forward to. But my friends, thank you so much for watching today. Have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.